Hi, sorry if you're disgusted by this video. Very special video. I went to an EDM music festival called Ultra Korea. They started this from Miami, Ultra Miami. That's the original, but they do it in different countries, I guess. And they did it in Korea. So I've heard of it, but I've never been. And also because of Corona, I guess they cancel for like 2 years. And I guess this is the first after a while. And I'm not a big fan of EDM music, but some of you would know that I make EDM music. I just like making it. I'm not a big, like, I don't get super like nerded out about it, like knowing every single artist names and their famous songs or anything. I just like listening to EDM every now and then, and I like to make some beats. But I can tell I'm a big fan of Martin Garrix and like a lot of Ultra Miami. Martin Garrix closes it. So I was thinking that he might be coming, and I follow Martin Garrix on Instagram. I saw his story one day and that he was in Japan. So it's just like, if he's in Japan, he must be coming to Korea. And then I figured all the lineups and he was coming, and I didn't think twice about it. As soon as I saw it, I bought the ticket. It was not cheap, but and I didn't have anybody to go with. I was just like, I am going by myself. I don't care. I gotta see Martin Garrix. I've never been to an EDM music festival. I've been to a music festival, but I went to like a college scale of music festival where, like college students, they would come up to the stage and they sing, if they sing well, or rap if they rap well. And maybe saw like a few famous singers perform, but like this type of big scale of music festival where like world famous DJs perform, I've never been to, so I didn't know what to expect. But I've seen like YouTube videos of like Tomorrowland or like Ultra Miami or whatever. So I was expecting there are going to be a lot of people. I don't know. I just went. I wore this makeup. I didn't wear anything like crazy outfit. I thought like Korea is kind of too conservative to wear like showing too much skin or whatever. But I don't know, like when I went, like it was very a lot of people were showing their a lot of skin. Like a lot of guys were wearing no shirts. A lot of ladies were kind of like half naked. Like it was very shocking to see, um, especially in Korea. But anyway, I just thought like I would wear some special makeup, and that's all I was gonna do. So I wore this makeup. It's very peachy and cherry vibe. Like fall is coming. And I also saw this eyeliner from Marc Jacobs in my drawer for a long time, but I haven't used. I don't know. I haven't ever used it. Maybe this is my first time used it. I'm not sure. But this is like wine color, but not like dark burgundy. It's more like bright, not bright, dark cherry. So I'm gonna show it on my hand. It's like a dark cherry. It's very red. Yeah, I really wanted to use this, and what am I gonna do with this? And I picked some eyeshadows that would go along with this color, and yeah, this is how it's turned out. I really like it. It's really pretty but different look, and it's, if you want to stand out, I think this is a good look. We have a bit of sparkles on the eyelid, and then very glamorous eyelashes, and the whole peachy vibe is just so, it's like, I mean, come on, this is not a bad look, right? It's not bad at all. This is pretty good, pretty crazy in a good way. So yeah, if you're interested in how to achieve this look, please keep on watching. And if you're new to this channel, please don't go, keep on watching. And why don't you subscribe to my channel? Turn on that notification if you didn't. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. I need some help. Let's go. This is going to be a little heavy makeup. So I'm going to use an eye primer from Too Faced. Any eye primer that you have will work. I'm going to apply a little bit on my lower lid, under the eyes as well. Just a little bit. Okay, before I apply any makeup, I'm just going to hydrate my lips because my lips look like they make me look like I got beat up by somebody. So, but nobody's beating me up, so don't worry about that. No domestic violence going on around here. So for the crease, I'm going to use this Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. I don't know what company this is from. My friend gave it to me, but the colors are great and they're very pigmented. The quality, pretty good, pretty good. So I'm going to use this like kind of reddish brown color called cinnamon. It's just basically like cinnamon powder color, and I'm going to mix that with this clove, which is just kind of like soft orangey color. I'm going to mix those two by using this MAC blending brush for the crease. So yeah, mix that and just on the crease. Like the pitch, burgundy, cherry, like all this color family is such a fall colors. I use them so often these days because, you know, fall is here now. It's kind of chilly and rainy in Seoul, Korea. This type of music festival, everybody look crazy. Honestly, you can just go above and beyond what you usually would wear, like makeup wise, outfit wise. I've seen some crazy outfit there. Like Korean people, you know, culturally kind of conservative, but in that music festival, I've seen some crazy outfits. It's a very rare scene to witness in Korea, even though it was a music festival. It was a very different experience. My brain, I still can't believe I was there by myself. Everyone had friends, but me, no. I just constantly kept talking to myself. I was like, oh my God, wow, or I don't know, where am I going? Where do I go? Where the hell am I? That kind of stuff. I was just talking to myself constantly. Then later on, you know, like I got close to the stage, everyone was going crazy and I didn't care. I didn't care. I wasn't with anyone else. I was just so into it. It was so much fun, but also nerve-wracking. because there was a lot of people around and you're kind of stuck, like gets super packed and everyone's just jumping. So I was so concerned about like somebody might like step on my feet and maybe I'll get like ankle sprain or something. And I was wearing like high heels as well. So yeah, that was the scary part. But anyway, what am I doing? So yeah, now we're going to use this color called Aphrodite. I guess the goddess name. Going to use that just on the inner corner and the outer corner. So just in the inner corner. Like so. Yeah, like so. And the outer corner. Like that. I know I look a little crazy right now, but believe me, it will look just fine. It will look just fine. So yeah, I'm going to, just the outer corner, I'm going to apply a little higher into my crease so that I can create a little bit of that cat eye look. So yeah, I left the middle part of the lid bare so that I can apply the bright coral color as a base. Why base? Because we're going to apply a very pretty pigment on it, but I want the pigment to stand out. That's why I use this like bright color as a base. Well, you'll see. I'm just using the different side of the same flat brush to apply that bright color, like so. And then I'm going to go back to the blending brush and blend out the edges on the crease. I'm going back to the palette, use this darker, more like purple color to darken the outer corner to add some dimensions. Yes. This is a little bit on the inner corner as well. And blend it out again. Blend, blend, blend. Ooh, I forgot to apply the peach color under the eyes. Same thing, this and this. Under the eyes. I look crazy. And I'm going to use this a little bit smaller blending brush. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, but this brush is pretty great, so I use it a lot. So I'm going to use that cherry color first, close to the lashes, like so. And then same thing, the darker color on the outer corner. Just on the outer corner and a little bit in the inner corner as well. Look pretty crazy. But don't worry, it's going to look cool at the end. Finally, I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs Fine Wine Pencil, only on the waterline. Yeah. So yeah, it's very different from the black eyeliner. I like it. I like that it matches with my eyeshadow. So it's like everything just kind of put together. It's not too harsh. Not as harsh as black, but it still gives some impact to the eyes. And it's blended really well with the eyeshadows. Now, time for the fun part. I'm going to use this MAC Pigment. It's like bronzy coppery color, so I think it will go, I thought it would go great with the whole vibe of these eyeshadows. It's called Copper Sparkle. Yeah, it's going to look great. So for the pigment, I'm going to use this glitter primer from NYX so that the pigment will stay for a long time. You know, the music festival, you keep sweating, you're jumping, people spraying water. You don't know what's gonna happen to your face. So you want to use all the primers. You want to use all the setting sprays. Anything that would help the makeup stick to your face as long as possible, you should do it. So I'm going to just put this glitter on my hand, the back of my hand a little bit. Oop. And then use this synthetic flat brush and just little bit like this, and then just at the center where I apply the base coral color, I'm going to apply that glue, the glitter primer. I applied that. It's kind of sticky, so yeah, it's like a glue for the pigment, pretty much. It has some color in it. It's like beigey, but don't worry about it. It's not even going to show because the pigment is like super pigmented. Okay, so I'm going to open this jar, little jar. It looks like this. Oh my god. It's glorious. So the glue is still on the brush, so it's still sticky. So pick up some products. See? And then tap it to the lid so you can control the amount of the pigment. Look at this, so glorious. Oh my god. The peach and cherry copper, and the other side as well. This is so gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Makeup is such an art. It's an artwork. I'm going to use this eyeliner one more time for my upper lash line. It's not going to show that much, but I'm going to add false lashes, so I'm just gonna draw a subtle eyeliner with this cherry color. For the eyelashes, I'm going to use this Erdal Studio Effect 232 eyelashes. As you see, they add this 4 individual lashes on the regular false eyelashes, so they have a lot of hairs, so a lot of volume. That means, to be honest, that day I didn't use any false eyelashes. I'm not gonna lie, like at the end of the festival I look crazy. Like my makeup was just, I mean, I used all the products that I needed to use, like primers, concealers, setting powder, setting mist, everything that would help my makeup to stay on my face. I used all of them, but it didn't matter. Like there was so much heat with the fire going from the stage, and I was so close to the stage and I was jumping all the time, and people like started spraying water, like I said, and it was just all over my face, like sweat and water. Like I don't know, like somebody spit out on my, I don't know. And I was wearing the mask the whole time, so when I took off the mask, like under the mask, it was just like, it was gross. So anyway, like I wanted to put some false eyelashes to make, you know, make this makeup look like pow, but I just decided not to, because what if it just kind of like they fall off like in the middle of the festival. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use the eyelashes that I wanted to use. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to make it a little more flexible. They look like a little bug. I'm using this duo eyelash glue. Hold the center. And then put that center part on the center of your eyes. Ooh. Wow. Dang, 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 dang. Now the other side. Ooh, by the way, before I apply these false eyelashes, I curl my eyelashes just so, you know, they kind of like, they go up to the same direction instead of like this. Because I don't know, my eyelashes are so stubborn. They always just want to go down. I don't know why. So, but I didn't apply mascara though. I might apply mascara after. Not sure. I'm not sure if that's necessary because this already looked pretty intense. Just wanted to let you know that. Same thing. I'm going to make the band a little flexible. Okay, so this is done with the eyes. Well, I'm so proud of myself. So all we have to do is just finish our makeup with the rest of the face, you know? The rest of the face is pretty repetitive. I always do the same thing. I've always done the same thing. I haven't applied the primer yet, so I'm going to apply the primer real quick from Laura Mercier. Pure Canvas Primer. This is illuminating primer, so it's going to give you a subtle glow to the skin. Okay, and then foundation, Laura Mercier as well. Always Laura Mercier. Hands down, the best foundation. The best loose powder. And Beauty Blender. I don't know if I'm going to have to make a tutorial on based on the Halloween. I don't really do anything on Halloween, to be honest, but I don't know. I might create something for the sake of the my channel. I want my channel to grow for real, but I don't know how. But thank you for watching this. Whoever watching this video, my family, my friends. I know some of you never miss my videos. I love you so much. For real, like, thank you for your support. Like, without you guys, I'll be just talking to the camera, just by myself, being a weirdo. And, you know. And then, concealer. For the concealer, NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer Vanilla. I'm gonna try to use this Beauty Blender directly like this. Let's see if that works. I don't want to use my finger and then messed up the my under eye makeup. Yeah, this is working. Oof. This is such a good concealer. Just every time I use it, it's just unbelievable. See the difference? By the way, who watched the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix? I finished watching yesterday. I binge watched for the whole weekend. I was so sad. I mean, yeah, some people were just like, he deserves to just go to hell, like, fuck that guy, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, as a person who studied psychology, yeah, I studied psychology, forensic psychology. So, like, when you study psychology, you try not to judge people as good or bad. You just consider, like, those people who commit crimes. We think that they're just mentally sick. And if you think about it, like, I believe in that, like, we are a consequence of nature and nurture is just 50-50. That's what I believe. Like, some people believe that people are born that way, kind of like determinism, like serial killers are born to be serial killers. But I don't think so. I think it's a lot more complex than that. There are definitely a lot of factors that made them that way, like the childhood. Maybe they were exposed to, like, domestic violence. Maybe they were abused, or they've seen their mother or father or their siblings getting abused, like, physically, like, really harshly though. Like, then increases the probability of a person becoming someone who would do like bizarre things that are against the social norm, like not necessarily killing people, but like maybe say weird things, inappropriate things, or like, I don't know. I used to be really into like psychopathy. So I would read a lot of like academic journals about psychopathy, like why people become that way. And there are like different theories, but okay, well, some people are actually born with that kind of like psychopathic trait. Maybe they have like small amygdala, which controls the feelings like that makes you feel guilt or empathy and stuff like that. Like some people are born with a brain structure that has like small amygdala, so maybe they feel no remorse or like no guilt when they hurt somebody. But then like even though they're born with it, sometimes like a good parenting, like good people guiding them in their life, like so they will learn how to control themselves and less antisocial. I guess I don't know. I've learned this like a long time ago, so I don't remember like the jargons and everything. But so yeah, I watched that series and I felt so bad because I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there were so many signals that were ignored. Like he found himself weird and kind of like thinking that he was sick in a way, but nobody really paid attention to him. And it was only like reinforced in a weird way. It's just such a twisted life. I don't know. Just made me think a lot. It was a little depressing, but it was such a good show. Um I think there are two different things. Like they made it like a show. So there were actors who act as Jeffrey Dahmer and then other people. And then there is actual documentary. I think those two came out almost at the same time. So, but I didn't watch the documentary. I would just watch the show. Yeah, it just made me think a lot yesterday. Anyway, while I'm talking about this, oh, Fenty, Amber, and on the series they were talking about like Ed Gein. Like they made American Psycho based on him, I think. I remember I wrote an essay about him for my criminal psychology class. I don't know, it's been a while since I graduated college. So, but I remember I wrote about him and then they were talking about that at the show. So I was like, oh shit, Ed Gein. I know Ed Gein. It was my college project. Yeah, that guy was crazy. That guy was really like, ugh. I don't want to talk about anything gruesome, but he was making furniture, belt, some accessories with human body parts. Like, what the hell? But even him, like, he had a very rough childhood. Like, he was strictly controlled growing up by a paranoid mother. And he was, like, exposed to all this, like, weird cult comic books and stuff. It's very similar to this Dahmer guy. Oh, that's interesting. Eyebrows. Eyebrows. Yeah. Oh, first, I'm going to use a bronzer, but I'm going to use a bronzer like a blush. You'll see what I mean. So normally I use the bronzer with a smaller brush than the blush, regular blush brush. And then I would like concentrate it on where I put the contour cream. But today I'm just going to use the big side and then just kind of like apply it like a blush, like all over the cheeks. I'm going to contour my nose before. It's a little orangey, but it's fine. It's okay. I'm going to use this peach blush, Peaches from MAC. It's just this kind of like Fanta peach color blush. I'm just going to pop that on the apples on my cheek, just right here, just right here. Now my nose a little bit. For the highlighter, I'm going to use this Carli Bybel palette because it has like a peachy highlighter. So just pop that on the tip of my nose. Woo woo. On the bridge. With this pen brush. Cheekbones. Ooh, and I forgot. Just so we can balance the upper lashes and lower lashes, I'm just going to apply this mascara from Clinique Lash Power Mascara on the lower lashes only, not the upper. If you want, you can do the upper lashes as well. When I apply mascara on the under eyelashes, I kind of tend to go like vertically like this, and then wiggle it horizontally to distribute the product. And for the lips will also be peach. For that, I'm using my favorite lipstick that I got from one of my best friends in Korea, Yoonja, and my name. It's Mull It Over from MAC. The last step, the setting spray. So the look is finally done. Look at the pigment and the lashes. I love these lashes. Ooh. What? I'm kind of proud of myself right now. So yeah, this is the look, guys. This is how I wore my makeup for Ultra Korea, the EDM Music Festival. Bye guys. I'll see you soon.